Did you know around a third of adults in the UK
Wow, good evening, people. 5 in, can't see anybody. You can say hello to me, please. Or not. Somebody gonna say hello to me, please. We have 6 in the house. Nobody's talking to me. 7 in the house. Hiya, Philip Wills. Bless you. Thanks for saying hello. Welcome to my channel. Hiya, Dean. Lovely to see you on here again. Hope you're feeling a lot better. Hiya, Daniel. Welcome, Chuck. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully we'll have a good bunch in tonight. We can have a real good quiz, fun quiz. You don't have to be clever for my quiz. You just have to be a bit witty. Because if you don't know the answer, make your own up. And you're allowed to use Google to find the answers. It's a cheating allowed quiz, just for fun. There's no prizes. But it's nice to see you here. Are you home, Dean, yet, or are you still in the hospital? You're a shining wit, are you? That's good to know. Well, we look forward to seeing some of your wits, as long as it's quite clean and not too rude. I'm not too much of a prude, but oh, you never. Dean, you've had a 3rd operation. I thought they weren't going to do another one. Did I say that right? I don't know, did you? I'm shining wit. I don't know. Sounds all right to me. I don't know. Oh, I am sorry, dear. I were hoping you'd be getting ready for going home now. So does this mean you've got to, got to be in a wheelchair now, Dean? Oh, I do hope not. Not for long anyway. You aren't half having it rough. Hiya, Chris. Nice to see you. So hopefully we're going to get a nice bunch in tonight. We're up to 8 and it's only just turned 7:30. Wow, we're doing well. Hopefully we get quite a few more in. Not got me 2 Ians in yet. Have you? A rehab? Yeah, he's having it rough, Chris, is our Dean. Bless him. Oh, I were hoping he wouldn't have to have that 3rd one. Well, you obviously would have been. Hope it's the same level. What a shame. But, they've got to get you right, Dean, so whatever way, by any means, I suppose, possible. But we'll keep us good thoughts for you, chick. You'll be okay. I'm sure you'll be all right. And we've got our Daniel in. Not seen you for a while, Daniel. Nice for you to pop in again. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Dean, but you will get there, don't you? Will eventually, but it's just, it drags it out a little bit longer, that's all, isn't it? And that's not nice for anybody, you know. I'm a bit panicked tonight, actually, myself. My daughter's flying out to Sri Lanka tonight for a week's holiday. And Harry says there's been a lot of riots in Sri Lanka today and yesterday, so over so I'm a bit concerned. I'm hoping they don't have any problems while they're there. Glenn's gone over for work. He's him and his partner. They actually own the company, and they are alarms engineers. Burglar alarms and fire alarms, that kind of thing. And they've got customers all over the world. I mean, Glenn's been to Canada, Australia, like I say, he's been all over. And he's actually gone there for work. And Claire thought, actually had a look on holidays things, and she said it wouldn't cost them much more for her to go with him, and they can stay for a week and have a bit of a holiday while they're there. So his company's paying for his flight, but they're paying for hers, and so she's making most of it. But it's, as I say, Harry said it's been on news that, or he's seen it somewhere, that there's problems in Sri Lanka, so I'm worrying. There's been too much snooker on telly. Harry'd agree with that one anyway. He didn't like snooker, Harry at all. I used to watch it a lot when I was married to me late ex-husband. We used to watch it all the time. Mia's flying to Benidorm, is she? How long's she going for? A week or a couple of weeks? They've only gone for a week, and I think, both their boys, well, one of them is working now, works for his dad's company, actually. Adam, so he's all right to be left. And Tom, I can't think of his name then. I've only got two grandsons, and I'm getting muddled up with names. Tom's 16 next month. So, he's all right to be left, and they've both got girlfriends, so they're spending time with the girlfriends, I suppose. Well, I think, would it be Robin Hood Airport, Doncaster, Dean, where Mia's flying from, or is she going from Manchester? Well, there's Leeds, Bradford, Manchester, and as I say, Robin Hood at Doncaster, they're doing an awful lot now. They go all over the place now at Doncaster. So, I mean, when they first opened, it was just more Europe, but now they go. I don't know whether they go as far as Australia, but I know they do a lot of long haul flights as well. And it's through the night, isn't it? They just got flights coming in and out all the time. So they fly right over here. Actually, they fly over literally to come into land at Donny at Robin Hood. They fly over our garden. In fact, one day it were a lovely summer's day. We was evening, and we were sat outside in deck chairs and that in garden. And one come that low, I thought you were going to land in field at back at house. It was that low, and I were a bit panicked, didn't whether they were coming down and not going to make it. Yeah, they are busy, aren't they? 24 hours. Yeah, I know they started out just doing sort of early morning till late night, but I know they've gone on to 24s, and they've started going round world now, getting long haul flights. But I don't know where they're flying from. I don't know whether they're flying from Doncaster. But I said to her, I said, "Are you taking me? I'll get my passport." Oh, my, but I won't want to go. I'd love to go to Sri Lanka. I would have done a bit younger, a few years back, but I'm not interested in going abroad nowadays, unless it's Australia, and I'd love to go there again. I've been twice. Trouble is, I always said if I ever went back, I won't come home. I didn't want to come home last time we were there, but I got 2 kids at home at that time. But they've got their own families now. But I love Australia, absolutely. Not that I've seen that much of it, but we've done New South Wales and Victoria. I loved it, absolutely loved it. But yeah, I mean, I never thought to myself as well travelled, but then I don't know what it was. We're having a conversation with somebody and started thinking about all places that I have been to, on holiday. And I'd never been abroad up until 50-ish, 40, yeah, 50-ish. And then all of a sudden, I'm going all over the damn world. I've been all over, and I can't believe how far I have been and how many different places. They couldn't at first, Philip, but it's there's a lot of stuff all changed at Doncaster. They can go, they are 24 hours now, and they're very busy. So yeah, I know they got I think, not sure if they weren't struggling to get a license for night flights when they first opened, but they did a lot of fighting to get it, but they sorted it. I mean, and most of the people that I know, that have flown from Doncaster, said the best thing they ever did were open Doncaster. I mean, they made one at Sheffield, and it just didn't get any use at all. It's still used, that one at Sheffield, but it's used for cargo, I believe. It's not actually. In fact, I love it. I mean, we love aeroplanes anyway. I mean, we're just fascinated. We've been to air shows, military planes and all that. We love it. Don't go now, man, but we've been to a lot. Harry's been to a lot more than me because it weren't through Harry that I went, first time I went, but we've been all over up and down country to different air shows. But yeah, we love them. In fact, sometimes you can hear a big one coming over, and we run out to the backyard and see if we can see it, Yeah, so. Oh, bless her. Is she all right though, Dean? Oh my goodness. Bless her heart, blimey. Well, we don't really hear that much. It's not bad. It's in fact, I can't say we've ever really been disturbed at night as such. I mean, when I go to sleep, zonk, so we just don't hear them. I don't think there's many flights at night, but they do night flights. But we've even seen the big, that big Russian plane, the very big one, that came over here. It went into Doncaster, landed, but it didn't stop. It did a touchdown and then off again. They were just doing trials with that big, and we saw it come over. And in fact, it's been over a couple of times. I didn't see the second time, but I saw it first time. I just saw it first time because I was like, quick, and I ain't got a quick in me. But I got to think, it's not that close to us though. Yeah, I hope she has a good time as well. I am sorry to hear that she's had that though. It's a bit of a concern. Me pay rat pair. I don't know. Bless her. Yeah, especially after my lovely Danielle. I still miss her like crazy, Bless her heart. I've got Danielle's photos are up here. I made her a workstation in my craft room and I put her name up in front here, and it's still there. It's not going anywhere. And I talk to her every day, just about every day, Danielle. keep telling her she should never have gone. Bloody 38. It's a ridiculous age, isn't it? Antonov. What is that? Is that the big plane? I wouldn't know. It's no good, I can't quote you planes. He can. He just about knows every flaming plane that's ever been made, I think. But I've been watching a lot of. This is what's doing me with flying towards Sri Lanka as much as anything. I've been watching air crash investigations. I really shouldn't, should I now? Yeah, I thought it might be that one, Philip. Yeah. Yeah, I really shouldn't watch them sort of things, but it's just I like to watch the Facebook Watch. I go on that, and there's a lot of like little cartoon animated stories, and plus there's a lot of other bits and different things going on that. So I sit and look at that most of the day. I don't watch a lot of craft videos, and but there's been that air crash investigation. I used to watch them when I was watching television, but I don't watch television ever now. So I watch them on here, and I think to myself at times, I wish you wouldn't keep telling me they're flying off somewhere, because it whittled me to death. Mind you, I mean, like I said, been to Australia and back twice, so we never had a problem. But I know, oh my Lord, were it? Is that Danielle you mean, Dean? Yeah, it's wrong. I mean, Danielle were like a daughter to me. She even sent me, this is Danielle Oliver. She even sent me Mother's Day card. In fact, I've got one up somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that one there. Butterfly. She made me a beautiful Mother's Day card. The year that she died, last year, before she died. And what made it worse for me, the thing that we knew she weren't going to be with us for long, but I'd spoken to her on Facebook, messaged her on Facebook and said I wanted to try and get over to see her again. We knew it were close, but I said I want to try and see her again before. And she says, yeah, I want to see you as well. Well, Claire was on holiday. They were abroad on holiday at that particular time, and she passed away that Saturday that they came home. Otherwise, Claire would have took me following day to go and see her in hospice, but just happened to be. Oh, right, okay, Dee. Well, you can just listen in or chip in every now and again. Bless you. Oh, dear. But yeah, so and I do miss her dearly. She was a beautiful person, inside and out. She was, absolutely. Got a lovely family, and yeah, and it's still hard to believe it. And I mean, it must be the same for you, Dean, with your son. It's a terrible time in the, terrible age, really. But I think if they'd have done something more for Danielle quicker, they might have been able to save her, but they didn't. They delayed. On 2 counts, they delayed. And I think if they'd not made that choice to leave her, she found out in June she got this cancer, and they didn't do anything at all until October. July, August, September, October. 4 months. Found it in June. 4 months left before they did anything. So I have always said they could have saved her. I know they could have saved her. But it is what it is. And you can't take them on, can you? You can't take doctors on, surgeons on, because they just all stick together. I wonder, we've got 15 or 14 now people in. If you just pop on and say hello, so I know who you all are. Please. And if you don't mind, please, give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel grow. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But if you do subscribe, please leave a comment on the actual my channel. Go onto this particular video on my channel and leave a comment, because the comments on here don't count for Google, I was going to say for Google. They don't count on here for YouTube. You can still go on any video. In fact, you can go on to another video and just leave a comment, just put hello or whatever, or subbed, and it'll stay. It'll be a thing. Hiya, Percy. How you doing, chick? Nice to see you. Have you had any videos up this week? I can't say as I've seen any, Percy. I do go on and have a look and see what's what. I watched Kev. He took his kids on a, what did he call it now? Something cachet. What were it? Hiya, Lise. He took his kids for a walk. Geocaching, that's it. It's brilliant. I enjoyed watching that. And I actually commented on his video after saying I saw a couple of little goblins. Oh my God. Oh, they were lovely to watch. Kids really could tell kids were enjoying it. They had the time of their life. You're going live on Sunday. I'll try and remember. But you go live. Oh, mind you, 7 o'clock I can pop on. Just Cal does hers on a Sunday night as well. But she don't come on while late, so I can come on and have a look and say hello to you. And give you I always go on and give you a thumbs up anyway, but sometimes if it's getting on a little bit, I don't join in chat because I have to get my medications started and what have you, and get them working on me before I go to bed. Here we are, Mark number 1. Hiya, Mark. How you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Nice. Now, who said that? I know. You. Not that I liked him very much, but there we go. Yeah. I don't know. I've not seen anything of Trevor at all this week. Not since last. I'm hoping he'd pop on just to say hello. Yeah, Bruce Forsyth. Never liked him. I didn't. I once heard something from somebody that met him. When I say met him, they shared an elevator with him somewhere. I think it was in a hotel or something. And this person was sort of saying that he watched him on television and he enjoyed his shows and that. And it was quite rude, apparently. I can't remember what they were saying now, but he said it was very rude and it was totally uncalled for. So that was that. I've never liked Bruce Forsyth. I think he was a bit pompous. And yeah, but I mean, I normally don't let other people sway my judgment on somebody else. But it was quite easily done with him because I just couldn't stand him. And it was same with Rolf Harris. Hated him from the very first time I ever saw him. I thought he was a creepy man to start with, so I wasn't at all surprised when everything transpired with him. And also Jimmy Savile, and I knew we were a dirty man before anybody heard of anything going off with him. He just, he used to make my flesh crawl. I could feel, just thinking about him. Oh, Jimmy Savile. Jim will fix it right. Hiya, Flower. Treasure Nation. Who might that be? Let me see. Treasure Mark. Am I right? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm getting terrible. Oh no, I couldn't. No. I wasn't at all surprised. It was, that's how he always came across to me as a dirty old man. And he always looked like an old man because his hair were white, that blondie bleach colour. And Rolf Harris the same. The other one as well. Now then, what he used to have? He used to do that. Can't think of his name. Stuart Hall. Is it Stuart Hall? He was another one. Never liked him. I don't know. I must have been able to spot him a mile away. But that's how it always came across to me. That, but no. Oh yeah. Well, I've never liked him, Gary Glitter. Oh God. He's always been creepy. I mean, really creepy. I don't mean just with that, but in any way, shape, or form, horrible man. Absolutely. And boy, auntie he had his comeuppance. My goodness. There's so many. I mean, I never believed Ken Barlow were guilty of it. Never would. And Cliff Richards, when they tried to accuse him of the same, I knew that weren't true at all. But most of these people that come up, these celebrities, they, don't you? Dave Lee Travis, I don't know. I quite liked his radio show, and I'd seen him on television a time or two. He never came across. He's one I would say I'm on fence with. I don't know about him, Dave Lee Travis. Because sometimes you do get these gold diggers, but want of a better word, where they might have, had relations with these people, but it would be who lived in Link on Coronation Street. Oh, are you talking about Len Fairclough? Because apparently he was, weren't he? Can't remember his name. Well, Len Fairclough was one that he got fired from Coronation Street because of it. I don't know about anybody else. As I say, there was Ken Barlow, what they call him now. His name's gone. But Ken Barlow on Coronation Street, I don't believe for 1 minute that he were like that at all, ever. I don't. I don't know if anybody else other than Ken Barlow, he got kicked out of Coronation Street. Who's Peter Adamson? Is that Len Fairclough? I can't remember. Man, I tell you, it's old age. You just got to put it down. Just got to put it down to old age. Oh my good night. Good Lord. Yeah, no, I just think some were wrongly accused, I think, just for the hell of it. And others were quite rightly so, but got away with it for too long. Right, peeps, we're going to get cracking. We're going to try anyway when I get this all organised. Okay, smoky. Right, we bang on 8 o'clock. And Kev's on at 9, so we've got to be. Oh yeah, Len Fairclough, I thought that. So we're going to get cracking on this so that for now we definitely finish before 9 o'clock, so we can get on to Kev's at live, because Kev's live at 9. So here we go. We'll start off with question number 1. Eyes down looking. What is the German word for street? What is the German word? Oh, while I think, can you make sure at top of your chat that you're on live chat? You must be on live chat, otherwise you'll get a time lag in and then you'll miss some questions. But oh, got that one first. Philip, it's correct. Well done, Philip. You're on the board. One point. Okay. Ouch. Oh, broke me hand. So, have you all had time to, refresh? Is Kevin? Has Kev come in? Hiya, Kev. He has. Well done. I'm just talking about you. Your ears burning. Right, number 2. The river, I don't know how this is pronounced. Bure? B-U-R-E. Bure? I don't know. The river Bure, Waveney and Yare are all in which English county? If there's any fishermen out there, you'll know. The rivers Bure, Waveney and Yare. Yare is Y-A-R-E. Are all in which English county? Hiya, Lorna. I've just started without you, chick. Let me see. I've got that one first. Philip, again. Well done, Philip. And if anybody's new, let me just explain something about scoring points. I have to take whatever comes up on my screen, whoever comes up on my screen first, because on your own screen, you will probably look as if you got there first, but in actual fact, I have to take what comes up here, because on the same side of things, you've got like 4 or 5 different people all bang on the same time, like 8:03 p.m., you know, and I have to just take whoever comes first, so on my screen. So that's another reason why it's always best to be on live chat, and then you might get the same thingy as me. Right, after all that. Right, next question. To what family do cabbages and cauliflowers belong? To what family do cabbages and cauliflowers belong? It wasn't you, was it not? Well done, Percy. It is indeed brassica. Well done. Percy's on the board. Number 4. Flu and footed are types of what? Flu and footed are types of what? Flu is spelt like the illness flu. Are all types of what? Oh, they are vegetables, that's true. They're all types of flu. Well done, Lise. They are indeed. Lise is on the board. Arrow is the correct answer. So Lise is on the board. Well done. Who said if the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. Who said if the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts? Illness. Did you find them goblins, Kev? Your kids had a whale of a time, and you know, it made me feel really nice inside just hearing them laugh and have fun. It was lovely. I right enjoyed that video. I was just telling this lot it was good, lovely to watch. Who got there first? Kev this time got that one. Well done, Kev. Albert Einstein is correct, and Kev's on the board. Right, who said? Oh, a minute. Ignore who said. What is the video game character Donkey Kong? What is the video game character Donkey Kong? It was brilliant. I enjoyed it. Anybody that's not seen Kev's video from Sunday going out with kids in woods, it were amazing. It was lovely. Lovely to hear kids laugh, you know, and it's contagious, isn't it? Let me see if anybody's got it quite right. Yeah, you've all put same sort of thing. So whoever come up first, which is actually Percy. Gorilla. Giant ape is the answer, but, you know, I'll take gorilla. Well done, Percy. How many Grand Nationals did Red Rum run? How many Grand Nationals did Red Rum run? Try saying that with your teeth out. I cried when Red Rum died. Don't ask me why, but I did. I think it was right way because I weren't into racing or anything like that, but I really did. Well done, Chris. It is indeed 5 is the correct answer. So Chris is on the board. Wow, we're all keeping it close together tonight. Right. Which Scottish tribe built fortified homesteads called Brochs? And I'll spell that Brochs. Brochs. I'm saying Brochs because I think that's how it's probably pronounced. Well, hello, Sam Kaplan. Welcome. Nice to see new faces. It's lovely to get new people in. So, Percy was the first with Picts. It's the correct answer. Well done, Percy. If you've just come in, make sure that you're on live chat, not top chat, because if you're on live chat, you will get it less of a delay on your thing. Okay. Just so that I like to make sure everybody's getting a good, you know. How many masts does a sloop have? How many masts does a sloop have? The 10. Yeah. Oh, I've missed a question. That's why. Not watch it. Oh, God, that's made a mess. Let me see. Oh, we got that one first. Well done, Percy. It is indeed 1. Is the correct answer. Right. What penal colony is off the coast of French Guiana? What penal colony is off the coast of French Guiana? Oh, my was eating. I'm gonna have a fight. So you can have a fight, don't you, man? You don't even get the question. No idea. Which one? This last one. Well done, Kev. It is Devil's Island. Well done. Right. Next. Whose debut solo album was titled Faith? Whose debut solo album was titled Faith? Well done, Lorna. Lorna's on the board. It is indeed George Michael. Well done, ducks. Oh, I wrote your name down, not put your point on. That doesn't work, does it? Right. In which century did the Industrial Revolution begin? In which century did the Industrial Revolution begin? Hodge Gaggle. Percy got it. Hang on. Actually, Daniel got that one. George Michael first. That's because it had gone up beyond. Sorry about that, Lorna. But it was Daniel. Daniel's on the board. I'll put your one up there so that you can have it. If you get another one. That's what I mean about it. Shoots up sometimes that quick. I miss sometimes at top. Right. Has anybody done that one? Oh, Clay. Come on. No. Chris got that one first, and that was the 18th century. Well done, Chris. I know I got it right there because I went to top. So, 18th century, the correct answer. Right, in music terms, what is Berceuse? I'll spell it. Berceuse. Berceuse. In musical terms, what is Berceuse? Berceuse. Oh, my nose. Oh. Well done, Daniel. It is indeed a lullaby. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it is. Daniel got that one. Well done, Daniel. Next question. Which golfer's knighthood was announced after his death in 1987? Which golfer's knighthood was announced after his death in 1987? Nobody's got it yet. It wasn't Faldo. It wasn't Jack Nicklaus. Not Happy Gilmore, whoever he is. Payne Stewart, no. Well done, Lise. It was indeed Sir Henry Cotton. You know, you're obviously on the men, missus. Right. What was the prize in the Judgment of Paris? What was the prize in the Judgment of Paris? No, I've never heard of him either, Daniel. Oh, don't worry about it, Sam. That's fine. Hiya, Cal. Sorry, I just noticed you coming. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Well done, Philip. It is indeed a golden apple. All right. John Everett Millais, Millais, painting bubbles was used to advertise which product? John Everett Millais painting bubbles was used to advertise which product? Well done, Philip. It was indeed Pear's soap. No, that was my first thought, Aero. It seemed to me to be obvious choice, didn't it? But we were wrong, me included. Who was the UK's first popular television historian? Who was the UK's first popular television historian? Arrow. Yeah, it's obvious choice, really, isn't it? David Attenborough is not what I'd call a historian. He's more into nature and stuff, isn't he? No, not Lucy Worsley. Not David, or whatever you put there. Ryland Clark, no. You knew that were wrong. David Attenborough. Who was the UK's first popular television historian? I'll be honest, never heard of this person ever, myself. Nobody's got it yet. Give you a couple more minutes and then I'll have to tell you. No. I'll give you a clue. He has 3 initials before his surname. In other words, he's got like 3 Christian names and then a surname. Nope. But I've never heard of this person. J.R.R. Tolkien. No. Nobody? The answer is, are you ready for this? A.J.P. Taylor was the answer. But I've never heard of him or her, or whether it's a woman or a man. I'm assuming it's a man, but I mean, might not be. Eh? Right, next question. Who became Lord Protector of England in 1658? Who became the Lord Protector of England in 1658? Not Oliver Cromwell, but you're close. Not Edward I. Well done, Percy. Richard Cromwell is the correct answer. Well done, Percy. I was just about to say it might have been his brother. Okay, next question is, which US general said war is hell? Which US general said war is hell? Well done, Philip. It is indeed General Sherman is all I needed. Well done. Right, whose record long reign did Queen Victoria overtake in 1896? whose record long reign did Queen Victoria overtake in 1896? Well done, Percy. Very quick. Okay. When was the 6-day Arab-Israeli War? When was the 6-day Arab-Israeli War? On Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Not 1973, after the 5th day. Yeah, Chris. Right. Well done, Philip. It was indeed 1967 on Wednesday. Oh dear. See, it's nice to have somebody that's going to put comical answers up. It keeps it light and friendly. Oh dear. Right. Who was the first Protestant Archbishop of Canterbury? Who was the first Protestant Archbishop of Canterbury? I just thought I might have. Philip was first. Thank you, Philip. Well done. It was indeed Thomas Cranmer. I was just actually checking to make sure I'd not made a mistake with spelling that name, but I hadn't. I thought, is that my bad writing or is that his name? Which Vietnamese village was the scene of the 1968 massacre? Which Vietnamese village was the scene of a 1968 massacre? Sure, it must be nearly my coffee time. It's late. Well done, Philip. Yeah, Miley or Lee, whatever pronunciation it is. Who became Emperor of France in 1852? Who became Emperor of France in 1852? Oh, I want to take some. Right, I'm going to give that to Percy because he put the full thing. It was Napoleon III, not just Napoleon. I needed Napoleon III. So that's one for Percy. Right. Which saint started life as Giovanni de Bernardon? Do you want me to spell all that? Which saint started life as Giovanni de Bernardone, and that's Bernardone. No, it weren't St. Bernardo. Yeah, when it's like a king or whatever, or in this particular case, if there's been more than one, you need to give me the number as well. Otherwise, it could be anything. That's very right, Philip. You got it. St. Francis of Assisi. And he gave it me. Oh, well done. Okay. Who in Britain's only illegitimate Prime Minister today? Who is Britain's only illegitimate Prime Minister to date? Who is Britain's only illegitimate Prime Minister to date? Philip Wills. Really? Yeah, it's right, Philip. It is Philip Wills, it is. Ramsay MacDonald is the correct answer. Where are you, Kev? Of which English tribe was Queen Boadicea the ruler? Now then, Boadicea or Boudica, or are they two different ones? It's a question I've often asked myself. Which English tribe was the Queen Boadicea the ruler? You want something or what thing? Whoa. No, she's had too much already. You just said Boudica. All right, is it? Yeah, I always have because obviously my age. When I went to school, it was Queen Boadicea. But I have seen quite a few, movies where she's been spoken of, or somebody's been called Boudica. And I'm thinking, is that the same as Boadicea, or are they two different people? Now I know. Right. Have we got an answer for that one yet at all? Let me see. Anybody else up there? No. So Philip was the first one with Iceni. Very odd. Very odd indeed. All right. Who led the English to victory in who led the English to victory at Crecy and Poitiers? I'll spell that. Crecy, C-R-E with a little C-A, and Poitiers is P-O-I-T-I-E-R-S. So who led the English to victory? God, it's true. Crecy and Poitiers. And why does that keep coming up? Oh, now it's actually I want what it was known as, rather than Kim Jong-un. Oh, well done, Philip. You've done that. Nice one. The Black Prince it is. Thank you. That's what I was wanting. Okay, cokey smoky. Who was Blackbeard the pirate? Who was Blackbeard the pirate? A guy on a boat. Wow. Yeah. How did you work that one out? Well, that's Percy this time for first. So well done, Edward Teach. But also, it gives me an Englishman named Edward Treat. I don't know why they want me to, why they want all that. They don't need all that to get his name. Which US president started the US Peace Corps? Which US president started the US Peace Corps? Not Roosevelt. Well done. Yeah. John F. Kennedy or JFK. We know who JFK is, don't we? Next to the last question here. Name the South Sea oil rig. Sorry, ignore that. I'll start afresh. Name the North Sea oil rig that sank in 1980, killing over 100 people. Name the North Sea oil rig that sank in 1980, killing over 100 people. I never really knew. Well, I didn't. No, it's not Piper Alpha. I didn't even know that they named him. So it's like whoosh over my head. Not Piper Alpha. You taking a break? No, you don't. Well done, Lise. It is indeed Alexander Keeland. Last question, peeps. Who, excuse me, who was the instigator of the 1978 Jonestown Massacre? Who was the instigator of the 1978 Jonestown Massacre? Wonder why I've not got my cup of coffee yet. I think I'm going to have to sack somebody. Well done, Lise. It was indeed Reverend Jim Jones. That's our Lise. Right, well done, everybody. Give yourselves a little clap and a pat on the back. Right, we have Lorna with 1. There are these questions, so I think anybody that gets any right is brilliant. We've got Daniel, Chris, and Kev with 2 each, so well done, you lot. We've got Lisa with 4. Well done, Lisa. And then we've got Percy with 8. Well done, Percy. And then we've got Philip with 13. So 13's looking for some. Congratulations, Philip, you're our winner this week. Brilliant, all of you. It was good fun, that one. It's sometimes, I mean, a lot of people don't realise these questions are not easy. And that is why I always say, oh, Google answers. It's more fun anyway. Then you get some people that will put funny answers up, and I think that's brilliant. Keeps it light-hearted and not, I don't like it to be too, what can I say, edgy. Well, you did well. You did well. So don't forget, next week, same time, same place. Right, it's only 22. So we all remind you all to go and have a little look over on Kev's live, which will be starting at 9 o'clock. Go over, give him a thumbs up, and support his channel. And do go to Kevin's Sunday video. It's brilliant. Really. Are you off, Lorna, already? Okay, chick. Bye. Cal's run before now, I'll tell you. She's a little dark horse. Cal does her lives on a Sunday night, and we have some good laughs on Cal's YouTube channel. That's at 8 o'clock on a Sunday. If you're not busy doing other things, pop over and have a look at her. And she makes some lovely project bags. She's got a new shop. I did say about Etsy, didn't I, before? I won't have an Etsy shop. Ever. I'd watched a few videos, actually, that put me bang off to start with. So, but I'm glad you found yourself another outlet, Cal. I think it's great that you've got another little shop going, because, your stuff's very popular, and it's obviously at good prices, otherwise people wouldn't buy them. So, keep going, girlie. I've got a few bits actually put together for Millie, for her jewellery. I'm going to send her a little package through with some little crystals and some earring wires, and the 925 earring wires. So you can let her know that they're coming. And I've also got, which I'm going to send her, where have I put it? Over here, just to bear with a minute. I bought this ages ago. Don't ask me why. I think I was thinking about doing my own nails, but it's like a little bottle of professional use only, wherever it is. She probably will know what to do with it. And then I've got some powders, even one of them little pot. I did hear her saying one time that she'd wanted a little. There's 3 lots of that. I'll get these all put together for her and send it down. Some little crystal thingies I'm going to put in Cal, and so that she can carry on. Her daughter's making jewellery, and she's making some lovely earrings. And I thought, well, bye, Sam. Thanks for coming. Please don't forget your thumbs up on your way out, and I'll probably see you over on Kev shortly. yeah, I've got a few bits to put together. And if Jessie wants to share it, you know, I mean, that's entirely up to Jessie and Millie, I suppose. But yeah, I'll get these sent off to you, a little package, and it'll help her out a little bit to make a bit of pocket money, won't it? So I'll get these off. And wait, like my little, I finished my little thingy off, but little dolly. I'm going to do a tutorial on it anyway. So yeah, that's, I mean, when you were saying about Etsy, and I thought, oh, I would buy it, but you know, I mean, obviously he'd gone into it, but I watched, I think it was about 3 longish videos that of people that were, and they put why I'm leaving Etsy. And I watched them and I thought, oh my God, talk about dictatorship and rob dogs, you know. So it put me off altogether. And I won't have a clue how to put things up on Facebook. Like, you know, some people can put stuff up on there and just sell it from Facebook. Well, I won't have a clue how to set it all up. Oh, I don't want anything, Carol, no. It's been stuck in my craft room for ages. I'm never going to use it. So what is the point in me keeping it? When I know Jessie and Millie can, you know, they can make a bit of pocket money from it. So, you know, so, and there's quite a few different ones. I'll send them all down in little boxes so that they're all, you know, set up. I think they'll enjoy it, have fun with it, you know, and keep them busy, won't it, through summer evenings or whatever. Oh, that's good. But the greasy, it's going to help her with driving lessons, and isn't it? So, but she's quite welcome to it. I can't do it all. I can't use it all. I've got far too much stuff, and I don't hear me said that. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, Etsy's, oh, dearie me, no. But, you know, if you go onto YouTube and just put in top for search, people that, you know, leaving Etsy, and go and have a listen to some things that they tell you. Yeah, I thought I found a box actually that I have it down here. I found a box I can get it into. If it'll all go into that, otherwise it can win that. But I'll get them off to you, and she'll be able to have a little play and do. So yeah. And as I said, the earring wires, a lot of them, they're 925. So, you know, the good ones. But I just bought that much stuff. You know, I start having a go at something and then I go after and buy a load of stuff. And you don't use it, do you? So, I don't know. I mean, I've got all this lot to try and get it sell because just nothing's moving at the minute. I shall have to have another sale. Not bad actually, Lise. I'm doing quite well. I don't overtax myself now. You know, I mean, I've got to a stage where I know the cut off, and I go and take my medication. I get me on my nebulizer around about 9 o'clock actually. So I go in there, put my nebulizer on, and have my headphones on, listening to Kev's, just for you know, 15-20 minutes. And then I shall be starting to nod. When I want to have my amitriptyline, amitriptylines, they make me tired as well, but they do help me relax. So they keep me pain-free at bedtime, because I can't, before I actually ever got them, the amitriptylines, I were in agony in bed. I couldn't move my legs, I couldn't bend my knees. It were awful. I mean, I've been on them years now. I don't think, and if they took them off me, I'm sure I'd die of agony. But, you know, I take them all, take stuff from my stomach and stuff from my breathing, and I don't know. Don't get old, it's rubbish. When you get to 70, it gets worse. And Harry's just finding that out because he was 70 last month. He is. You're in bed now. Oh, Lisa, I was going to ask you, do you want me to send you some cards to take to your craft there? Because I've got that many. I've got loads. I'm doing all these new ones. I've got another one that I'm doing a video for tomorrow. Tell me if you like it. I'm doing a video for that one tomorrow. And so, because I've had orders off Mandy. I've got to keep doing them now. Bless her. She's lovely, Mandy. She really is. I miss their lives though, Mandy and Dee. And I know Dee's not being very good. She's had COVID bad. Because she suffers with the chest pain. And she's like me though, smoking, you know, it doesn't do her any good, does it? Although I'm being very, very good. I've Harry got me some vape things. Where are they? Pardon me, the disposable ones. And actually, one of them is really nice. We've got them. Oh, we are. They call vapor pens. That's got, it says cream tobacco, but it just tastes creamy. And then that one's blueberry. And it's really nice. So instead of puffing on a fag, I puff on them instead. Well, it don't. I mean, the thing is, I'm going to be making a few cards. I'll send you all that I make that I don't put my stamp on. But then, if you've got a stamp, you can put your own stamp on them. I don't mind. I'm not fussy. But you know, as I do them, I'll send them you because, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with them otherwise. I mean, I do use some that I make, but I don't use them all. I don't know. I don't make that many to be sending them, you know. So yeah. So so you can have them. And hiya, Silver. How you doing, Chick? And Millie can have that other stuff. And here we go. I've got some stuff I've got to post out to Dee for her daughter that I don't use now. I tell you, I start something and then I let it taper off. And so I've got stuff then that I'm not using. And it's just taking space up. And if I get much more stuff in here, I think it'll collapse in on me. I've got much, there's only spider's webs holding that lot up down that end. They're thick spider webs. They're long, daddy long legs. Oh, God, they're everywhere. Everywhere in this room, in house, in kitchen, in bathroom, in kitchen, not got a mint kitchen, bathroom, they're not in bedroom. Where else for they? Bathroom in here, or in there, conservatory. So I have been good. I've been starting. I'm going to be doing some more sewing. And he's brought my table out. I had a lovely dressing table in bedroom. But unfortunately, because of the proximity of where it was too close to the wall. And the wall went mouldy, black mould, all my wall. And he's got to take that out because I can't get in between because it went right up to the wall. So I ended up with black mould. So he had to, he's actually bleached, washed it all out, all the wall down, bleach, and then painted this. It's industrial stuff. That it's paint, but you know it's got, I don't know, insecticide or whatever it is. And he's done that twice in bedroom now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be having, that table set up in here with my sewing machine on it in my craft room, because I want to be doing a bit more sewing. Sewing's always been my thing, right from kids being babies. I've always been a sewer. And so I decided that I'd have that set up in here. And I got two. You know these, do you remember they were all rage a few years back? Like a big blanket but with sleeves in that you could wrap round you in winter time and snuggle up on you. So well, I got a pale blue one, and I got a leopard print one. And they've been in conservatory, getting dustier and dustier and dustier. So other day I took them all out. I took them out at conservatory, I bunged them in washing machine, give them a good wash, put some nice smelly stuff in washing machine, and then I hung them out on line to dry. Oh, they smell lovely. So yeah, and I can cut them up. It's like a fleece, so I can cut them up and use them, you know. But I decided I want to have a go at, if anybody watches Debbie Shaw, she's a sewing lady. I went on her channel. She's got herself, she's made it. It's like a cutting board and also a sewing pad. Brilliant. No, you're going, Cal. Okie dokie, Jake. We expect to see a parcel sometime this week. For Millie, you'll know what it is. All right, Flower. Take care. Thanks for coming. So I want to make myself one of those, because it's always handy to just have a little iron, and like a travel iron, and it's just handy to have one at side, you know. You can pull it up, open it up if you want this, that and other, and it's really good, and it doesn't take a right lot to do it. Only thing I do need is some plywood, plywood boards, not much. So I've got to get him to scrounge me some from somewhere, and then I can make one. Anyway, people, it's 9 o'clock, so it's time I cut off. I'm going to pop over to see Kev's, just to say, you know, hello and give him a thumbs up. He's been supportive of me and my channel, so I feel it's only right that I go and do the same. And then I'm going to go and get snuggled up in my chair. I only sew. The only sewing I am doing is cross stitch. I've tried cross stitch. I've got a big frame in there and everything we want on, and I've got a little bit done, and my eyes are terrible. But the thing is that my eyes have gotten a lot worse. I have to have what they call it in them now. What they call it? Prisms. They sent me to hospital last year to have them checked over because I've got double vision, apparently. And well, I didn't really realise I had until I had my eye test done last year, beginning of last year. And he says he's doing like you do an end thing. What does that look like? And I said, well, I can see it's two boxes, and they're like that on against each other, sort of one there and one there, but touching. And it should have only been one box. Apparently, I got double vision. So I had to go. They sent me to hospital to get it checked before I did any more, for me many glasses. So now we have, I have prisms in them. I must admit, they're good. And when I first got them, it's like looking at 3D, but once you've got used to them, it's not so bad. But so, right, peeps. So thank you all for being here. It's been lovely having you. You're a lovely bunch. Take care, everybody. I'll see you next week. I will be doing a card video tomorrow. I won't be live though, I'm just doing a video and showing it. But been told I've got to do it from start to finish. I've been told. So I'll be a good girl and do it start to finish. Trouble is, it makes them longer videos. Not everybody likes longer videos. So if you don't like to watch a longer video, you'll have to scoot it along a bit. All right, peeps. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you all again next week. Bye for now.